Here we have a 2006 BMW X3 FC 2-litre diesel. Looking at the offside front tyre first, centre of the tread depth there, looking at about 3mm. Offside front alloy, you can see there is some paint peel on the alloy there. Looking around the rest of the alloy, a couple of minor little marks. We have got some curbing note on the outside edge of the alloy there, as we can see. And it does get a little bit heavy, so potential refurb may be required. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, a couple of small dents down the bodywork there. Looking around the offside front arch, again a couple of scratches around the plastic of the arch. There's a bit of chip in the paintwork there that has just begun to start to rust, so just be wary of that. Driver's mirror, again you've got a scratch on there that might be able to polish out, might need some paint. Driver's door again, some light scratches all around the door handle. Some scratches and marks to the plastics, but again not much you can do about those really. A couple of chips in the door edge of the driver's door, so again a couple of touch-ins will be needed there. Sills are okay, you've got roof bars on top. Rear passenger door, again we've got some bodywork scratches. They're very light, they should be able to come out. Apart from that, rear door looks okay actually. Couple of chips in the door edge, a couple of light scratches moving towards the rear arch. Looking in the rear tyre, easily a good 5mm of tread there. Looking at the rear alloy, you can see a couple of minor little scuffs on the alloy itself, bit of curbing around the alloy there as well, so a potential refurb may be required. Moving towards the rear end of the vehicle. Looking at the rear quarter, now as you can see, it's taken the paint off there, you've got a scuff mark, and then it gets quite heavy, so you can see a large scuff mark all in the rear quarters taking the paint off. Paint's come off the rear sensor. I've got a large press, so you can see the rear bumper has been pressed in quite a considerable amount, as well as some scuffs all in the paintwork there as well. So you can see it's slightly pressed the bumper there as well. You've got some deep scratches on top, some scratches around here, touch-ins, you can see a slight press mark there as well as some deep scratches, so definitely require a bit of paint to the rear bumper. Also a slight scuff mark on the near side rear quarter. So a little bit of work needed doing to the rear ends of the car. Inside the boot, parcel shelf in there, not bad condition at all really. There's a slight smell of dog inside, so there's probably been an animal in the back. Near side rear tyre, looking at the back there, easily a good 5mm of tread. Looking at the rear alloy, as you can see, we've got some paint peel and some scratches. So again, it's going to require a refurb. We've got some slight curbing around the alloy, not too bad really for its age, I have seen worse, but again potential refurb. Looking down the near side of the body, again taking a good look down there, I can see a couple of small dinks. Now around the rear arch you've got some scratches, so again a good polish needed. Rear door edge is fine, nothing really to report there. Light bodywork scratches going all the way down the rear and front door. You can see this goes all the way down the front door. It's very light, so should be able to mop out. Apart from that, a couple of touch-ins in the door edge there. Scratches and marks of plastics again, but not much you can do with those. Scratches all around the mirror, so that's going to need a good mop and polish. And those scratches continue all the way along the front arch. Front tyre, we're looking at about 3mm, and look at the near side front alloy. Taking a good look, as you can see, got some slight marks, some slight scuffs, etc. Now, looking at the front quarters, you can see the bumper looks slightly out. You can see there's a bit of a gap between the headlights. So this looks like it's slightly out, and the reason for that is, as you can see, there is a large dent right in that lower sort of front bump corner. There's a large dent there. You can see some heavy scratches to the plastics. In return, that's moved all this front bumper out. You can see it's took all the plastic grill out, and you can see it's pretty much hanging off there, the trim. I don't know if that'll clip back in. Some little chips in the front bumper here. You can see the trim's come off there as well. Your towing eye cover's missing. Bit of paint peel on there as well. So as you can see, just underneath the reg, the actual bumper has cracked. So there is a crack there. So obviously going to need some work to the front bumper. Touch-ins on the bonnet of the vehicle. Move around here, as you can see again, some paint peel on the parking sensor. So just be wary of that, of course. And taking a look at the interior of the car. Full cloth interior, not bad condition at all. Now it's a bit dirty, just requires a good valet. But from what I can see, I can't see any damage at all there. Back of the seats look fine. So again, it all looks well on the interior. Looking at your driver's seat, again, everything appears to be in good order. Front passenger seat's also in nice condition. Dashboard center console looks fine. There's a bit of wearing around the steering wheel. Again, not too bad at all. Automatic headlights in the vehicle. Stepping inside the car itself, now we do have 2 sets of keys with the car, as you can see there. And just looking at the dash whilst I start the vehicle. Inspection 1850, so 1,850 miles to the inspection according to the car. Car starts perfectly fine, no issues at all there. 102,230 miles on the clock, no symbols at all appearing on the dash. Multifunction steering wheel, got cruise control there as well. No issues at all with the radio. Looks like you've got some sort of connector here for the phone holder. No issues at all with the blowers. Again, air conditioning. It does come out lovely and cold actually, so that's in good working order. Manual transmission. Sorry for that. And again, paperwork. 2 owners on the car. MOT expiry date here, February 14th, 2016. And looking at your service history. As you can see, got 24,000 there. That looks like a 48,000 if I'm correct. 09 and 010, so that's fine. And they're both done at Cotswold. And then we've got a bit of a jump till 81,000 miles. From the book, that does appear to be the last of the service history in the book. Now, taking through my documents, it doesn't appear to have any more service history than that. So it is only partial history, unfortunately. It's just partial history. That's the 2006 BMW X3 2-litre diesel SE in silver.